All right, I think I've got that problem fixed. All right, I think I got that problem fixed. Restarting. Somebody might join in. Today's been a day of difficulties, that's for sure. So fourth time's the charm, maybe. All right. We are on Mars. We'd finished the turn in here when the last stream got kicked offline. Now I went through and made sure everything was updated.
Don't be caught on the Martian
Screening
surface
program
without
and
proper protective
everything.
gear. All outside
Maybe we
surface
can get through these
activities
technical
require the use of a
difficulties
certified safety
tonight.
suit.
So we have to go back down to the bar. We had went to the deep mine to get the figured out his spacers and get that mineral for creating the injection to make miners more productive. You know, because a drug miner is a heavy miner. We can get through these technical difficulties today and continue on.
Yeah?
One.
Did you now? Fine work. My end of the bargain then, I suppose. He's holed up in the old Red Devil's HQ. Place was sealed up tight after the UC shuttered our unit, but we snuck him in the back entrance through the deep mines. Was also going to warn you about spacers down there, but it sounds like you might have already tossed those dregs. Here, the passkey. And I'll let him know there's someone he owes one hell of a thank you on their way down.
I can't place. I know I've heard his voice in another game or something. That dude's voice. I just can't place it. All right. Well, I tried just a few minutes ago, and my audio wasn't working, so I got it working now. I think we got it all working now. If we can keep YouTube from kicking me off, we'd be all right. I made sure Streamlabs was updated and everything. Maybe, I don't know if it's a different
The
version.
Office
I
of
wasn't
Governor
paying
Hurst would
attention
like
when
to
I
remind
reinstalled
all
it. So
Sidonia citizens to do their part to keep
we'll see.
Sidonia clean.
Do your part to keep Sidonia graffiti-free. Watch out for the robots. They're surprisingly sneaky.
Surprisingly sneaky. I think that's the first time I heard anybody say anything about the robots in this game like that. Either that or the first time I was paying attention to it. Gotta go to where we came.
Not enough oxygen to breathe. Helmets it is then.
Flashlight is pretty bright.
Do you suppose the miners who once operated this eventually found safer work?
Your door up here? Remember. Okay. I'm feeling I'm in the wrong spot. No, I'm not. Maybe. No, it's through this door.
This all made sense to someone, I'm sure. I cannot tell you how any of it works.
Yeah, I wish I could make that boost packet the red a darker red to sort of match the. Why is she having such a problem walking? To match the color of the suit. Okay. Is there a door down there? Nope, another. Yeah, it's up here. Okay, passage around. Been a while since I've done this. I'm gonna remember all this.
This could well explain why the site was abandoned. These natural caverns likely were not worth the risk of traversing.
Ooh. Knows I might need some of that later. Wasn't thinking about it while I was marching up through here. You know, one thing about me in Bethesda games, I don't use the chems very often. Sometimes I'll use Cyclojet in Fallout 4, but I don't use the chems very often at all.
This must be the place. Power is still on, at least partially. Shall we see if anyone is home?
God, I don't have the... Get on. Did you walk over that crap? Yeah, there's a few that I keep because I do use on occasion, but most of the time when I end up with, stacks of them, I sell them. If I played on a higher difficulty, like maxed out difficulty on everything, I'd probably use them, but not everything is max difficulty. I want to enjoy a game, not be punished. So I like some challenge, but I don't like I don't like being tortured. The environments, they did a hell of a job in this game, I think. It's just too bad without mods, a lot of them repeat like they do. So I got some mods now that add some more, variety to the stuff you run into. And makes it more random, so it lowers the chance of getting the same building in a POI like 2 or 3 times in a row.
So you must be the one who got me out of the red with the trade authority. Can't say I don't appreciate it. I doubt you came all this way just to do me a favor. Now you want to explain to me why you're going around harassing nefarious old men by wiping away their hard-earned debts? Adrian sent you. She's... Did she look okay?
Number one.
Sounds like Adrian. Watch that woman lose a digit trying to get a better tissue sample.
What? You can reattach a finger, Percy.
So what exactly did she have you bring me?
Number one.
Adrian said that, huh? If she made you come all the way for this... Let's get inside. I need to see these cells.
Gonna ask you to not touch anything. Got some projects in the works down here. I wasn't expecting guests. Oh, and Lou mentioned how you took care of the dead. Can't say I'm thrilled the Trade Authority got their mitts on the research, but I guess that's the price you pay not to live in a cave the rest of your days. All queued up. Let's gaze into this abyss, shall we? All right, just get those cellular markers tagged. Wait, where are the markers? This can't be right. This sample, it's Londinian. I'll need to get this all in a slate. Adrian really gave you this sample. You're not lying to me? Because if you told me this was a hoax, and it'd be the best damn fake I've ever seen, I'd be mad and very, very relieved.
Number one.
Can't just humor an old man, huh? This sample, it's got all the indicators of the worst terramorph attack in human history. I presume you've heard of Londinian.
Number one.
It was a city wiped completely off the map by terramorphs. The swarms are so bad, they had to blow the spaceport and seal the place off from the galaxy at large. Not a lot of samples made it off the world from the time of the attack, but the ones that did, well, they look just like this one. I didn't detect any of the telltale signatures this specimen ever sat on a ship while it was alive, either. I don't think it was transported to Tal Ceti. This specimen, it grew there, faster than any terramorph should. Which means, if we're about to start a new era in human-terramorph relations, where big, sudden Londinian-style attacks can happen outside Londinian, that's not gonna end well for humanity.
The chances for survival, let alone maintaining any kind of functioning society, would be slim indeed.
So, you lugged this bad omen all the way here. You want to tell me what your plans are for it now?
Number four.
Because until now, the terramorphs that wiped out Londinian had the good sense to stay put. What happened there? It was a tragedy, but at least it was contained. So to find evidence for a similar attack on a different world, well, we don't have enough information to know precisely what this means, but I doubt it's good. So I'd love to know what it is you're planning from here. The circle, huh? Could use a drink about now. Here, faster if we take the lift to the surface. Not supposed to use it, but given the circumstances, I'm inclined to just ask forgiveness. Let's get going.
Why I gotta come out here to use the lift? Why don't they have a lift in there? I don't remember, do they? I don't remember. I'll have to pick this up. When I get back, I have to run up to the hospital. I will continue this later. Sorry, gotta head up to the hospital for a little bit of an emergency. I'll be back shortly.